Okay, just got back from Crest, and here's what I bought. I got the garlic butter Ritz crackers. They were on sale for $2 something. But got this Devour white cheddar mac and cheese with bacon for my son. Thought I would try this Louisa toasted ravioli 4 cheese. I have the Maury's wild salmon steakhouse fillets, 2 fillets. I got the ciabatta deli sandwiches in the Italiano flavor for my son. And guys, I am I am obsessed with these Calypso lemonades. I got the wrong flavor though. I thought I was picking up the kiwi, and I got the Tropic Tango lemonade. I'm gonna drink it up. But me, my son, and my daughter like kiwi or strawberry lemonade, and then my other son, he doesn't care, so that triple melon was for him. I am so disappointed. I sure thought I had the kiwi, but oh, I love the Calypso lemonades. Anyway, I got the strawberry shortcake cream pie, pumpkin cream pie, and a coconut cream pie. I got Simply Pineapple juice and Simply Lemonade. And what did I spend? I think I spent just a little over $49, but oh yeah. Yeah, $49.39 is what I spent, and I got that at the Crest grocery store. But that is it on my grocery haul for today. See you soon. I almost forgot, I got this Patriot thin crust pepperoni pizza for my son. I almost forgot it. Stuck it in the refrigerator, a freezer, before I decided, oh, maybe I should do a grocery haul. But that's all I got. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Carol. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I really appreciate also all my new subscribers. Thank you. Thank you. I did a series of shorts. I didn't really have time to do Vlogmas. Not that I've ever done Vlogmas, but I thought, well, I could put a short on here every day for 25 days. So that's what I did, and I garnered a few new subscribers. I appreciate you, and I really love those who have been with me, my day ones. Thank you to you also. I just wanted to hop on here real quick this last day of the year, December 31st, and then talk about, well, one of the things I wasn't able to be here a whole lot in the past few months. I had an aging parent who had some health issues, and between rehab and hospital and rehab and then hospice on Christmas Day. My dad ended up passing away a couple of days later after Christmas. So we're in the process of planning his homegoing service. Yes, like, how do you say goodbye to the person on this earth that has loved you the longest? And I know it's hard. I know a lot of you have been through it, but I was blessed, to have my dad for 66 years. So I know that's a blessing, and I'm thankful for it, and I'm thankful for all the things he taught me, and how much he supported me and loved me, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful and blessed. So if you'll add me to your prayers or keep me in your prayers, I would appreciate it. Also, I went and looked at my journal and to see what I wrote last year, because there's a page in there where you can write vision board stuff. You didn't have to use the big board. You could just make a category and write a few things. And I was surprised that the the one thing that I was consistent on was I went to the gym and worked out at least 3 times a week for the whole year. I put stuff down like eating clean and healthy, and I wanted to do that, but when you're on the go all the time between working and being at the hospital or rehab with my dad, then all you want to do is like grab something quick on the way home, something on the go instead of cooking, because you just exhausted. So I did not accomplish that one, but I'm going to work on it this year. And then I think also I'd wanted to go to a certain conference. Well, yeah, anyway, I got that accomplished. There are many things on the list that I'll be working on or revising. I don't know if anybody here does a vision board, but if you do, what are your goals for the year? I will continue to be at the gym at least 3 times a week. And what makes it easiest for me is because I have a special needs son that likes to go to the gym 4 days a week, and he doesn't drive. So he wants to be there at 5 a.m. So I end up driving him to the gym, and his gym is like right down the street from mine. So once I drop him off, I go. And even if I'm there for 30 minutes, I was there. So unlike him, who's over there for 2 hours, I think, taking pictures and socializing. But he works out too. And I don't get to go to church as often as I'd like to because my special needs son doesn't drive, and he likes to be at church a certain time. So by the time I pick him up, he gets out like 10:45, and then my church starts at 11. So by the time I pick him up and drop him off, then it means I would be late. But I'm starting to think maybe I could just be late and go more often. I get to go more in December than most of the year because my son takes time out to go and spend time with his dad. And then his church, I think, meets only online like the last Sunday of the month. And I got to go to the last Sunday of the month. We have what's called Stone Soup Sunday. I don't know if you know what that is. If you've never heard or variation of Stone Soup story, I'll try to give you the quickie version of it. I think there was some people who went to a village. They were hungry, and they were only carrying like a pot, not pot, but a pot, a cooking pot with them. And they went to different villagers, and nobody had anything. They said they couldn't help them. So what they did was they went and put some water, went to a spring and put water in the pot, and then got this nice smooth stone and put the stone like in the water in the pot. And they were like in the middle of town, just kind of stirring the pot. And of course, naturally, people are curious to see, what are you doing? And I think one of the travelers said, I'm making stone soup. This stone is a magic stone, and it can turn this into a really succulent pot of soup. And he said, but you know what? What might really give it some extra flavor is maybe if I had an onion I could put in here. And maybe, one of the villagers says, well, I got an onion I can add. Or talking to different villagers, I have some carrots that I can add, or I have a potato, or I have some meat that I can add. So before you know it, there's a big pot of soup, and he shares it with all the people that came and brought something to add to the pot. So, you know, it's a good moral to the story, or how, you know, we work together to help each other. But or look how we can accomplish something, or we can help each other, and all for the better good or the greater good. But Stone Soup Sunday at my church, they just asked the parishioners to bring something to add to the stone soup, because they're going to make stone soup at church, and they'll have like a vegan version and they'll have a meat version. And after church, you know, everybody goes down to the fellowship hall, and there's soup, vegan or meaty soup, and then they'll have like some little side things, like maybe you had some Christmas cookies left over, or whatever else that, you know, they kind of chop it up or cut it up and put it on a platter in the center of the table, so everybody's there eating their soup and chatting, and maybe getting some of the dessert that's there also. But it's just really nice, you know. It's cocoa and maybe lemonade or water. It's a nice feel-good service for me, and I love Stone Soup Sunday, so I'm glad I do at least get to go to that every year. I don't think I'm going to go out for New Year's Eve. My church has Zoom bingo for New Year's Eve, and I participated last year. I want a gift card now. Don't hate. I don't know that I can even stay up until midnight this year, so I'm probably just gonna, you know, do something constructive here at home, and go to bed and not worry about trying to stay up until midnight. And let's see what else is going on. Well, I think that's about it. I didn't have a lot, but I just wanted to hop on here and say I hope you have a blessed and prosperous new year. Tell your loved ones you love them, your friends. Make better efforts to stay in touch with loved ones or friends and family. And I hope that you will come and see me in my next video. Happy New Year. Bye.